I've got no makeup on. I had tennis this morning. And then
Right, update us on your tennis, because you have really got into this, haven't you?
Well, this was my third lesson, so it's my third one-on-one, and I obviously am a complete beginner, as I told you guys. And today's lesson, we was learning about serving. That was my first time practicing. Do you know what? I just said to him, it's mad because I don't remember any of this. Like, I don't remember any skill in tennis. And obviously you do all different sports in PE at school, don't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually really good. And you don't realise, because you're kind of concentrating, well, at the moment where I'm still learning, I'm concentrating on how to hold the racket, how to hit the ball, positioning, and all this stuff that he's teaching me. Like, in between breaks and having like some water, I'm actually really puffed out. Do you know, like, when you don't realise how much you're working?
Oh, God, like the
exactly
cardio.
what I wanted.
But also, your
cardio.
skin looks really, like, glowing and, like, refreshed. You know, like where you've obviously been training, you get that glow.
Been outside.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, well, I haven't got anything on. And I need to get my brows done, as you can see.
So if you, because you're, my brows are really bad. I need to get Jerry over.
So am I. They need some shape and colour.
You know, because obviously you're doing tennis in the winter and it's usually more of a summer sport. When it's really cold and if it's raining, do you go inside? Or you still do it out?
No, this is exactly the question I asked today, because the tennis club that I go to is outside, and it's like all these little, it's like clay. It's made out of clay. So he said that when it gets wet, it gets grippier. It's just the way they've designed the tennis courts. So it is outside. He said unless it's torrential, obviously, then you won't play. But if it's cold and just spitting, we still play. And I was like,
oh,
okay,
that's quite
need
good.
to get some thermals.
Get your thermals out, girl.
Yeah. So come on, tell me how's Nelly?
Yes, Nelly's really good. We actually had an appointment at the hospital this morning. She had another X-ray, and we see the doctor. It was really funny. So we're sitting with the doctor, and obviously, sorry.
It's okay.
I had a coughing fit in the hospital, right, in the waiting room today. And when I mean the looks I was getting, you know what it was? I drank a bit of water and it went down the wrong hole. And you know when you physically can't hold it in? Yeah. Well, everyone was looking at me. What?
So have you ever had it where you literally can't
breathe? It's horrendous.
I couldn't. I was in the pub. Mum, it was on a Sunday. Mum had come around, went for a Sunday lunch, and I sipped my drink, and it went down the wrong. No, I ate a piece of bread. That's it. It was the bread, and it was like lodged in. So I wasn't choking. It was just, and I was coughing, and then the whole way through the meal. Every time I went to talk, I couldn't really talk. It was like
that's awful. That's horrible. No, I had to fall.
Can you stop now?
Yeah, because people get irritated by it, don't they?
Irritated.
I was.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear that?
Yeah. What is it?
Can you hear that?
Drilling. Is it the driveway?
So sorry. It's no driveway's complete.
It's the trees.
Dressing room. I'm directly below where the dressing room's been today. Yesterday was the start of the dressing room, and today he's obviously up there. He's got his bench made, so I'm really sorry if that's going to be. There we go.
So, anyway, yes, I'm in the hospital waiting room, had a coughing fit. Everyone's obviously giving me evils, thinking, you know, I'm spreading germs. I wasn't, it was just water. Anyway, so Nelly had the X-ray, that was fine. Then we had to go back and see the doctor. The doctor got her to do all these different exercises and wiggles and this and that. And he was like, she's healing really well. He said she had a really nasty break. He was like, really nasty break. He said, but she's good to go back to school tomorrow. I looked at her and went, yay! I was like, but she was like, oh, but I don't know. I feel like that's too soon, you know? Like, she was like shocked. And it's funny because her school teacher called me today, and I said to her, I said, oh, we've just got back. I said, she was like, oh, we really miss her. We're really excited to see her tomorrow. And Nelly was just sort of sitting there looking at me like, I think she is ready to go back to school. She's a little bit bored now.
Yeah, but
I think it was the shock factor.
But you know what's really nice for her? Yeah, but also as well, the fact that she's had all this time without Arthur there as well.
Oh my gosh,
it's just
completely.
Like, she's probably thinking, she's got
chilled.
it too good, doesn't she, when she's on her own.
Every time we've gone to the hospital, there's a McDonald's drive-thru on the way home. So we're going to the drive-thru on the way home. Then we come back. Then she sits and watches her programmes with her snacks. Yeah. Like, look, that was a nasty fall and a nasty break. And she's needed to rest up. But
I'm glad that she's... Basically, well, I'm so happy that she's better and on the mend.
Yeah, me too. Also, because the doctor said to me, like, after today, I didn't realise that they was going to be checked. He was like, I'm really happy to say we don't have to operate on it. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was in the, like, you know, like, he's like, no, yeah, because he said it was
in
so
discussion.
bad. Yeah, in discussion, they was like, yeah, because otherwise they talk about putting, like, another little girl in the waiting room that I got chatting to. Her mum had the same thing, and they had to put, like, metal sticks or bars in her arm. Rods, yeah. So, yeah, she's all good and on the mend, which is great. I'm so happy.
Is she looking forward to horse riding again? She spoke about it.
Yeah, so every day we watch videos, like all her really good videos, which she loves watching of herself riding. Mm-hmm. We've been watching those a lot, and she is really excited. Been speaking to Lois, who runs the stable. So Lois said she's got a plan to get her back, like, when she can ride again. So this Saturday we're going to go down there. Obviously she can't ride, but we're going to go down and like see the horses. And I think she will be really nervous. I think she's going to have to take it easy. It's going to be like baby steps, but it's just such a shame because her riding had got, like, she turned a corner. But these things happen. You know, there's worse things going on in the world.
She's young. She'll get back in that saddle.
Get back in the saddle, exactly.
So we had a nice hotel stay, didn't we? Me, you and Mum.
Yes. Oh, it was so lovely, wasn't it? Just what we needed.
Yeah, so we went to... Oh, it was absolutely... Do you know, we was, like, for the listeners, we try to do 1 to 2 times a year, don't we? Just me, you and Mum, a little hotel stay somewhere in the UK. Obviously, we had Edward with us this time, so it was us 3 and Edward. And we usually stay in London, don't we, most of the time?
Yeah.
And we was like, this time, let's do a country retreat. We thought, Billie's pregnant, we've got Edward, plus it'll be a bit different. Are you laughing at something?
Oh, sorry, I'm just really laughing at... I just thought about the last time that me, you and Mum done a stay together, and it was on Mum's birthday in February, and we stayed at the Berkeley. And obviously you was pregnant at that time. Because usually, obviously, like, we should let all our listeners know as well. Usually, right, when we do our stay, us 3, we go out and there's always something happens. We get really drunk. Like, it's just really fun.
Kind of drunken drama.
Drunk. And it's just like we go wild. But obviously the last 2 have been very tame. But the one in February really made me laugh when it just come to me. Me and Mum, we all got back after dinner, and me and Mum had a glass of red wine, and we was sitting, like, nattering. And Mum said something like, I'd really like, and you was in bed and you sat up and you went, you know what I'd really like? For you to turn the volume down or something like. You just made me laugh because you was pregnant that time. Obviously I was this time.
Yeah, but you wasn't too bad, but that time Mum was actually quite drunk. Do you remember? And she was talking. It went on. It was going on for I'm sure 2 hours. And she was in that bed in the corner, and I was just like, please.
Yes.
That was down.
No, that was it. Yeah.
Mum was in the corner of the room, and me and you was in the bed.
In the big bed.
It was like she was talking to nobody, but she was. She was talking about something. And I'm just like, what is going on? Can everyone be quiet? Yeah. No, but it was lovely. We stayed at Coworth Park, and there's like 2 parts of the hotel. So there's like these kind of cottages, isn't there? And it's like in where the stables, that kind of vibe. And then there's the main house, and we got a cottage, and it was lovely. We had like an upstairs, downstairs. Mum was on the little bed downstairs, wasn't she? Me, you and Edward upstairs.
Oh, it was so.
And we had a bath in the room. Billie got in the bath.
I did. I got in the bath. Then I was too hot and got out of the bath.
Got out of the bath.
We had some nice treatments.
Like we had dinner and. Yeah, and Mum never has treatment. She's always like, oh, I don't know. And she was like, I really want a body scrub. And me and Billie was a bit like,
it's so not relaxing.
Not really that relaxing. No, like, we've not come all this way. Like, had this date in the diary for months, and you want a body scrub. Yeah. Anyway, she ended up having a facial, didn't she? She really liked it.
No, and then me and Samantha, Mum come out of her facial, and we was like, oh my God, Mum's skin looked amazing and glowing, and Mum said it was amazing. So we was like, we want a facial. So we managed to get booked in before we left, didn't we, that day? Yeah. But no, it was so lovely. It was really, really nice.
Edward was, of course, Wide Awake Club the night before. And we had dinner, and it was lovely. There was like a live singer playing the piano. And Edward did not want to go to sleep, did he? I was thinking,
it's always the way.
All times.
But
was
also,
funny
he was
Mum took
really
him out
good
for a walk.
though. He doesn't cry.
He was,
like,
yeah.
He just sort of like wanted to be. He wanted to be like with us and awake, didn't he? He didn't want to be. He didn't want to miss out.
Yeah.
Edward as a
that's it.
baby.
FOMO.
Edward as a baby reminds me how Nelly was as a baby. So little catnapper,
Really?
wide awake club, yeah.
Catnaps.
Wants to be like a little, you know, busybody. Wants to know what's going on. Like that's exactly what Nelly was like.
He really is, and I think I've spoilt him as well because I don't know. He's just always in my arms. Honestly, I can't tell you. 5%, 95% of the day, if he's not sleeping, he's in my arms, and it's. I mean, my back. But I think like I can feel myself losing more baby weight, and I think it's because I'm on my feet all day. Like I'm not actually doing anything. I've done a little bit here and there, obviously tennis once a week at the moment, but I think it's because you just don't sit down. You're just constant on your feet. Like
of course, and also he's like a little extra like dumbbell.
He really is. But bless him, his cheeks. I mean, you see him, didn't you, at the hotel? So he's had like really dry, sore cheeks, and I was just thinking, like, I wonder what that could be. And I just sort of palmed it off with a little bit of dryness, just babies, or you know, teething. Just it could have been anything. And then the other day, I noticed it started cracking, and it didn't look good. And I was like, like it's weeping. And when I googled it, I know, always on Google. It said that it could be infected eczema, and I've got this lady that I speak to on the phone all the time who's like a holistic nurse, and she was like, it does look like that's infected because it has like don't it sort of like crystallizes like little orange kind of where it's been weeping. Anyway, we've got some cream and stuff. Yeah, it's so red though. Like, so we've just been indoors the last couple of days. Just want it to clear up as much as it can. He's actually all right in himself. Like, he hasn't got a temperature
That's
or
the
anything.
main
Like,
thing,
similar to how you see him. Yeah, similar to how you see him the other day. Apart from it got worse. Like the cheeks got worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm treating that now. He's just bless him. I'll get him in a bit. He just looks like little.
The main thing is like it's because you see him and you just feel so sorry for them, don't they? When they've got like something like that, and you think it's.
And do you know what he keeps doing? He keeps trying to scratch it and itch it, and that's what makes me really sad. I'm like, he's trying to.
It must be irritating him a little bit. Oh, bless him. Well, hopefully,
really
like you
by
say,
tomorrow that the cream starts taking effect.
Over the next couple of days, it should start settling down. Bless him. I've had quite an exciting day today.
What else have you been up to?
So, my Chapter B, my home and lifestyle brand, finally launched today.
Yes. I saw your reel on Instagram. It looks
did you see it?
It looks amazing.
It really makes me laugh. Me and Xanthi was really laughing. Xanthi's my manager.
What, the advert?
Yeah, like it just looks like I'm like on an advert, you know, like I don't know, like a very
it does.
serene,
yeah, it does, and then you pick up something,
and I'm very serious in it, aren't I?
Yeah, you are quite serious, but it's really good. Like it looks, the advert looks amazing. But what I mean is the brand looks amazing.
Yeah,
everything
really
looks
happy.
so nice. And is it this Friday? Isn't it? We're doing the launch this Friday.
Yes, so we're going to do a girly lunch this Friday, and then a couple of the team who we've.
Wait, is it actually online now? Can I Google it?
So it's online, yeah. So it's on Next and Very online, and then it's going
amazing. Yeah,
like quite a lot of independents are going to be stocking it as well. So
where did you get the name from?
Chapter B. So me and Xanthi, this was like, God, it must have been like 2 years ago now. We was brainstorming and we was going through all different things, and then we just come up with Chapter B. And I thought it's actually really good because it's like new chapter, like house, new chapter. And I was like, Chapter B book. I kind of related to home stuff. Like Mum said to me the other day, she was like, I really like the name Chapter B, and it's just
really nice.
Works, and there's so much more to come.
I like the deck. Sorry, I'm just piping in. I'm looking online now. I love the decorative seashell.
I know. Anything you like, screen grab and send over to me so we can get it delivered to you.
Seeing as I'm your sister, just send me one of
everything.
Send it
all. Send it all.
Send it all. It's all so nice.
Oh,
and these are the perks. Perks of having a sister that's launched a new home line.
It's perfect for us doing up our homes, isn't it? The timing is great, and also in a couple of weeks' time, the kids homeware stuff launches. So
I've seen the kids. It looks amazing. And
yeah,
all that stuff as well. The dinosaur bits, like for Edward, that'd be so cute.
Yeah,
I love that. It's dinosaur, isn't it? Have I got that right?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like the girls' stuff's based on horses. The boys is based on dinosaurs. So the kids, anything like that, the kids as well. So that's very exciting. But and also you've had an exciting business week. Revive.
Yes.
Being nominated
I thought you was going to say about the shoot. So I've got So we're nominated at the Pure Beauty Awards this year, which is really exciting. So we've been shortlisted for the best new supplement, and it's under the wellness section. So it's really exciting.
That is amazing.
I mean, those kind of, it's just great to get recognised, be shortlisted, and then obviously we'll go to the event and we've hopefully win, but who knows. So if you're listening and you want to go onto my Instagram, I've got a link where you can vote for us.
Vote for me.
It's vote for us. Obviously since launching in 2020, this is such a huge milestone. It's kind of like all the hard work kind of gets recognised, and I think that's what's really important about taking part in these awards. That's what's really exciting, whether you win or not. It's actually, I'm being recognised out of millions of beauty brands. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly.
It's really exciting. And also Sunday, what are we on today? Tuesday. Sunday, we had a photo shoot for Nightly's Adventures.
Oh, that looked amazing in the cabin.
Yeah, it was really cute. So we've done like a camp sort of fire vibe for the photo shoot, and it was only around the corner in Surrey. The kids loved it. When they got there, they was like, wow, because we had the fire going and stuff.
Oh, but that was like
toasted marshmallows.
Yeah.
It was. They really enjoyed it because we're expanding the bath time range into like pyjamas and socks and pants and things like that. I'm so sorry. Can you hear that?
Do you know what's really funny as well? Nellie's just come down and she's wrote me a note. Mum, there is a really loud noise in your room. What's the loud noise? What is it? It's not. Please, we had the final visit from the pest control man yesterday.
No, I actually feel like it is.
Oh, stop.
No, it's not.
Have you looked under the bed?
No.
Go and check under the bed, please. I'm sending you on a mission.
I don't want to see a 2-foot rat under your bed.
I don't want to see a 2-foot rat under the bed.
What do you eat at the moment in a day?
If you want to know the truth today, I've been bad today. I've had a cheat day. So no, this morning I actually had a bowl of cereal. I had blueberry wheats, and then
what's blueberry wheats?
Blueberry wheats, like little. They're just from Marx's. They're like little shredded wheats with like blueberry in them, probably full of sugar and no good for you. But Nellie picked them the other day, and the kids had them for breakfast, and I thought, I'm going to sit and have a bowl of you this morning. So I had those, and then after the hospital, because we had the hospital appointment this morning, I got a Happy Meal,
you eat
cheeseburger
McDonald's?
Happy Meal. Yeah. Hence, while I'm now trying to
is
wash
no
it down
lie.
with this green juice.
Yeah, you feel bad.
I feel bad.
This is no lie, and I promise you I'm not lying, because I do love Chinese takeaway. I love an Indian takeaway. I can't even tell you the last time I had McDonald's. That is one that I've kind of just ruled out.
We don't have a McDonald's around here. Like, we literally don't have one near.
So it was.
Right? So because we
You see
like
the golden
hospital,
arches and thought,
and where we go to the hospital, there's one near. So we've been stopping off there, like on the way back from hospital appointments, to get a drive-through. So yeah, that's really
also,
bad.
Sorry. On fast food, did you get that press parcel from Wimpy?
No, Mum asked me the other day from the Wimpy.
I got it. So there's
Have you got a hat?
hoodies.
Yeah.
They're all down there. Yeah, wait there one sec.
That actually is hilarious.
And because they sent us these cups as well. And the kids keep drinking like their water out of it and stuff, and I'm like, we really can't let them keep walking about Wimpy cups. I think that they're eating Wimpy every day.
Do you know what?
But yeah, so go on. What else did you have today? Go on.
Right, so that's
so you're
all
now
I've had.
drinking a green juice.
I'm now drinking a green juice, and tonight I'm planning on making a roast dinner, and I know it sounds bizarre, midweek roast, but we didn't have one Sunday because we was packing house up. Started packing my house up, by the way, finally. So we didn't cook a roast. We just had snacks and bits and bobs. But I've got to tell you this, right? So I made a chicken noodle vegetable soup Saturday. I posted it just on my story. Well, you know certain things, right, you post on your story, and then I don't really check my DMs much, right? So, but I just had a little look and see like what was going, like see what people had messaged me over the weekend. Well, I have been inundated on the and I'm still getting messages now, right? You know, I couldn't believe it. I thought maybe I need to do some more cooking posts because everyone seems to be loving it. So I found a link that I used as like a, you know, like sometimes you just want a guide. Like I know what to do with chicken noodle soup, but I just thought I'm going to use this link. So I put that on my Instagram, but it was only on a story. But honestly, I couldn't believe the response.
No,
for
people
the chicken
love
noodle soup.
cooking. I feel like because we're all in the same boat. Like it's, you know, what to cook or what should we have tonight, and then it's always inspiration.
You need
like, if it's quick
inspo.
and easy. Exactly, and like a chicken noodle soup is one of those things where it's like get it all in, and it's got so much flavour. So I think that kind of dish is always
like it's love
always a hit.
Nelly and Arthur, their favourite food is chicken, vegetables, like roast potatoes, so like roast dinner or like chicken noodle soup or chicken casserole.
Hearty English,
roast, and that's I said to Greg, I actually feel like just making those 3 dinners for them because at least I know they're getting all their veg and what they need.
Well, yeah, exactly. And if they love it, keep it coming. It's better than eating anything else, isn't it? As long as they're getting their vegetables.
So, what have you eaten? What have you eaten today?
So, do you know what? I've been all right today. So, I got up this morning and I had a tea, 2 rich teas. Always, I can't not have my tea and biscuit in the morning.
Same.
And then I made myself a shake. So, I made myself with almond milk. Just like a nutritional shake, and then I put blueberries in it and strawberries and whizzed it up in the Nutribullet. That was nice. And then I had tennis, and I've come home from tennis hungry, so then I made myself beans, scrambled eggs, and toast. But in my scrambled egg, I have fresh chilli and spring onion. So nice. Salt and pepper.
Oh, I've never had that. That's really...
I'm quite hungry.
What do you do? Do you stir fry it in the pan, like not stir fry, but like
I always do everything in odourless coconut butter. So I put that in first. Put the chopped chili and spring onion in, but you can't have it too high because you'll just burn the onion otherwise.
Of course,
just a few minutes, and then put the egg in. Just mix it all in.
Oh my god! Like how you normally
add some flavour to the eggs.
Oh, I bet that's really nice actually.
But I'm hungry now again.
See, I'm at the moment. I'm going through that stage where. So you know, like in your first trimester of pregnancy, you just eat when you want to. You don't fancy, like, I don't know about anyone else, but I was never hungry past a certain
little
point.
and often meals.
Yes,
and stuff. Yeah.
So I'm going through that stage again now. So by 6 o'clock, I don't fancy anything to eat other than maybe like a bowl of cereal or something like that. Last night,
cereal.
I bought us some steak because the midwife said to me when my iron levels are really low. Try and eat red meat twice a week. I don't usually eat a lot of red meat at all. We're more like fish and chicken in this house, and
we eat quite a lot of red meat in this house.
Well, I bought some because the kids actually love steak, but I just couldn't physically eat it. I had a little pick at theirs, but I just couldn't eat it. So I think I need to eat like bigger meals at lunchtime now. Not a McDonald's though. Yeah, that's not the one. That was a cheat day today.
You probably. Yeah, one isn't going to harm you. Just keep drinking that green juice. I can see you. Oh, Dad's just popped up. He's had his eye done.
Oh.
Cataract surgery.
Oh, I better call him.
Good job for Instagram.
Feeling sorry for himself. Otherwise, you know,
you
like.
Call him now.
Shall I call him?
After you mean? I'll call him now. Yeah, call him.
Do you know what I do? Do you ever do? Hi, Dad. You okay? Dad? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just coming back. Yeah, it's all done, babe.
Oh, how you're live on the podcast. Me and Samantha are here.
Oh my God, I've got an eye patch on.
So how was the surgery? See, tell us what you had again. Remind us.
I had my cataract removed.
And what was it? Laser.
Yeah, laser. But really, I was worried about nothing. Really didn't feel a thing, really.
Yeah, because you was nervous about that, wasn't you?
Yeah, I don't like medical stuff, do I? You know what I mean?
No. Oh, good. So all went so successful.
Yeah, I've just got an eye patch on till tomorrow. And then, after I've got to wear dark glasses for a couple of days, that's all.
Oh, well, you already wear your old tinted shades, Terry Tibbs.
Yeah, too much, don't I? Yeah, but this time I ain't trying to look cool.
Tell him I said I'll call him as well after. Tell him I love him.
Samantha said she loves you and she'll call you later.
Tell her I love her loads, yeah? I love you too and all.
All right, Dad. Well, I'll call you later. Love you.
Dad.
All right, bye, darling.
Love you, bye. Yeah, it's quite a big thing. So
I feel
Dad
like
had
anything. Yeah.
eyes, cataracts. He was really nervous last week. He built himself really up for it, and he got there, and it was just a consultation. And then obviously today he had to go back for the actual.
Talk about psych yourself up for something.
No, he was really nervous, and I called him after. I think we was together, wasn't we, at the spa? And then he realised that he didn't actually have it then, and So anyway, successful. So Dad said it wasn't that bad. So if anyone has cataract surgery, apparently it's okay. This episode is brought to you by HelloFresh.
I made something so nice from HelloFresh the other night. It was this beef and bean taco dish. I don't know if you've tried it before. Actually, I think you have tried it.
Yes, I have.
So delicious, and we just had some salad with it as well. It was just really, really nice. Something that I would never have kind of chose to cook before.
I just think for me, like, I love that it comes straight to your door, and especially, sometimes I find that me and Greg, like, we have the dinner chat, like, we never know, what should we have for dinner tonight? And it just gives you, like, new ideas, doesn't it? And also, it's so convenient. Everything comes fully prepared.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I love the fact that all the ingredients are fresh and you get given the correct portion size. So there is never any food waste. You know how I am about food waste. That's, like, amazing.
What's good as well is that I always end up making something that I probably wouldn't have thought of myself. And the recipes are so easy to follow with the step-by-step guides. Plus, there's always so many different things to choose from. So you never get fed up with the same thing.
So we have a treat for you guys. You can get 50% off the first box and 35% off your next 3 boxes with the code Sam and Billie.
That's the code Sam and Billie. Enjoy!
Okay, so we haven't done this in a couple of weeks. We're trying out some new things here, guys, as you probably already know. So let's have a game of Truth or Dare.
So these have been suggested by our listeners, by the way. Okay, so what do you want, truth or dare?
Give me a dare.
Okay.
Be daring.
Play the recorder for us.
For real? Okay. Let me
For
go
real?
get it. Right, so this is really funny. I just walked into the kitchen to get it, and Paul's sitting on the sofa holding the baby. The baby's asleep, and he literally just looked at me and closed his eyes and just shook his head because he see me go to the drawer to get the I don't know what I'm doing.
Right, 3 blind mice.
I didn't get the books.
3 blind
Billie.
mice. 3 blind
I think
mice.
the positioning, this is how you hold it.
Oh, so you're not that skilled then.
3, 4.
Oh. It's worse than I imagined.
No, I promise I've not done any playing, and I didn't get 1 minute.
That is squeak.
There we go.
Can you remember those like pipe cleaners you used to get to clean them out? You need to get one of those on that recorder rapidly.
Here we go.
Samantha,
comes with it. Oh, hold
that
up.
sounds like a congested
There's
recorder.
some lessons in here. Do you know what? It's brand new. It's actually not even been used. What a waste. I should probably re-gift that. I might give that to you or Mum.
Re-gift a recorder. It's not very hygienic.
It's very COVID friendly. Just joking. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry that wasn't more interesting, but I actually haven't done anything on the recorder, and I've got the book.
Clearly.
Clearly. Right, okay, your turn. Truth or dare?
Dare. Give me a dare.
Right, okay, your dare from one of our listeners is to prank call Greg and tell him you're not happy with something in the new house. Ooh, juicy. Is he in the house?
He's gone to the house. He's at the new house now. What could I say? Let's think of something really good. I know what I could say. So we've had to pay a fortune for all these shower screens to be custom made, right? And they're being delivered there, I think, this week. I could say that the bathroom guys just called me and they've been smashed in transit and they're going to take another 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, I've got it.
That's a good one.
Stacey's the bathroom.
Hello.
Hi.
You alright?
Hello. Are you at the house?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Have you spoken to Stacey?
Yeah, this morning, why?
No, have you not spoken to him like recent?
Well, not for a couple of hours, why?
Well, no, because you know there's a massive problem with these shower screens now again.
What?
They've smashed in transit.
Oh, fuck off.
They've smashed in transit. He's just called me. He's like, I can't get hold of Greg, Billie. We've got a real big problem. They've smashed in transit. He's like, I don't know what to say. He said, all I can say is that there'll probably be another 4 to 6 weeks to be manufactured.
Are you fucking joking?
No, you better. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to say.
They smashed in transit.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
Say all I can say is.
Call from him.
Go on.
Well, that's what he's just rung me and said.
Say, hold on a minute. 1 minute. You've been
Hold on,
pranked.
hold 1 minute. Hold the line. One sec. You've been pranked.
Oh, well done. Oh, you're so funny. Well done.
You're so deflated.
I must go. Ta-ta.
That was brilliant. He
fell.
That was a really good one because he believed
Hook, line,
it.
and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. I just pranked Dad. That's really funny.
That's brilliant. Right, okay, let's move on to Ask Us Anything. So we'll do a few. We've got quite a few in. So, look, one of the questions, what do you typically eat in a day? We kind of covered
that's
that this
Yeah.
morning.
Don't mine doesn't
okay,
count
so
today.
Yeah, McDonald's. So if you could have any of your sister's physical features, what would you choose? Ooh, what would I choose? Do you know what I think I'd choose from you if I had the choice? Probably like your bone structure. Like you've got a very, like your jaw and your cheeks are very kind of structured. Like I don't think you're ever going to get those neck things, what they called? Jails. Yeah, I think you're very like Nanny Wendy, aren't you? Like, I think, yeah. So I find like I'm quite square here.
No, I think mine's quite square though as well. Okay, for you, I would choose your lips and your hair.
Lips?
You got really nice lips. Lips, hair, and your boobs.
Really? My boobs.
You got really nice boobs. Really nice boobs.
Yeah, well, I didn't think you'd say that. Mind you, yours are massive, so you probably want something a bit smaller.
Yeah, and they're like big udders at the moment.
Bit more
so
ease.
funny. Arthur went like that to them the other day, and he went, "Oh, mummy, they're so heavy." I was like, "I know, they're so heavy."
You should have said they're about to get a lot heavier.
Oh, don't. Yeah, they are. Oh gosh.
So that's nice. We're going to have my lips, your chiseled face, my boobs and hair, and then we could have your eyes and eyebrows. You've got good eyebrows.
I was going to say you've got your eyebrows look really nice actually. Mine, please ignore mine. Mine are terrible.
These are like 3 weeks old. I need to get them done. And also my lips don't look very nice today. I need to
We're not
anyway.
not those kind of like, people might be quite surprised by this, but we don't like, the most thing that I probably get done treatment wise, low maintenance, is my nails, which also need doing.
Yeah, I got mine done.
I never have
recently,
time for
actually, the first
treatment.
time in weeks. I always get my toes done, but for the first time in weeks, I've actually got my fingers done.
One item you cannot live without apart from your phone. Oh. Hairbrush. Is that really boring?
No.
I take my hairbrush everywhere
You,
with me.
to be fair, you always brush your hair.
And I always have taken a hairbrush with me, haven't I, everywhere? It's quite boring.
Yeah.
But
Right, so yours is a hairbrush. What could mine be? What do I do all the time? A kettle. There we go. A
I
kettle,
did look
make a
at
cup
my
of tea.
kettle. Isn't that funny? I looked and thought,
Did you?
kettle for tea. It's really,
That's
really
just
bizarre.
My kettle is just my comfort. Like, you know, you get up, you have your tea. It's like,
Yeah.
especially, you know, getting into winter, it's like, oh, I don't know what I'd do without my kettle. If you could swap lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Oh.
Swap lives with anyone for a day. I think I'd like to do something like really somebody that has a really interesting job. Maybe like imagine being maybe not a forensic, but like something really interesting that you'd never ever see or do in your life. Maybe like a pilot. What would you do? Or are you thinking more like astronaut? Yeah. Or are you thinking more like celebrity?
Well, I'll tell you who did pop into my head. Beyonce.
I knew you were gonna
Beyonce.
say that.
I just thought, like, I don't know, I wonder what her, like, daily routine is. I wonder what she gets up and does every day. Like, but you're right, actually. Maybe it would be
Like something really interesting.
to swap lives with someone that's completely different end of the spectrum. Like,
Like an astronaut.
yeah. I'd be an astronaut for the day because I would just like to see what is up there and just like, I'd be too scared to do it, I think. But I suppose if you're going to be that person.
So
That's what
you're
I'd
going to
do.
be an astronaut for the day, and then maybe I could be a professional diver for the day.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Isn't that weird? I was
So you're
thinking that
up
one as
there.
well.
I'm down there.
Down there, yeah, 'cause
telepathic.
that's
I
quite.
was thinking like trying to think of something that'd be completely different to your everyday life and make it really interesting. So yeah, maybe something like that.
Something, yeah.
Or Beyonce.
There we go.
All else fails, will be Beyonce for the day. Right, okay. Advice, please, ladies. Someone's wrote into us with some advice from us. So, right, advice, please, ladies. What do you do when your husband buys you a present you really dislike? For my 3-year wedding anniversary, my husband bought me a leather handbag, which really isn't to my taste. Usually, my handbag doubles up as my baby change bag, but
Totally get
one,
that.
it's not big enough. Yeah, same. But one, it's not big enough. Two, it's a bit of a granny style. I can tell he's expecting me to use it, and he was excited to give it to me. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I really don't want to use it. What do you do?
I think you have to be honest. You have to be honest.
It's just going to sit. Yeah, it's going
Just
to
a
keep going on and
waste.
on, and the more you leave it, then it might become a little bit hurtful. Whereas rather if you just say, do you know what? Do you mind if I change this for a different colour? Or do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Keep it a
because
little
you
bit
could
kind
even
of
say like, oh, it's not very
light-hearted.
practical for me at the moment because obviously I like to use my big
Yes.
bag as my baby bag as well. And I think you just have to be honest.
Yeah, you can just say those things that
Especially
she said,
with
like,
your
it's not
husband.
really big enough.
I feel like it'd be more awkward if it was like a friend or someone else that
Someone
obviously-
just-
I feel like with your
yeah.
husband, you could just say like, "Oh, I love it, but it's not practical for me right now. I'm going to change it for something that I'll get more use out of." That's a good one.
But also, I really want to see the bag.
Yeah.
Can she send us a picture? Did she mind if we
Anonymous.
share it on our Instagram stories? Just anonymously send us in the bag. We'll let you know if it's really that bad or not. That's funny.
Chapter B, over and out. I think that's all we've got time for.
Over and out. That is all we've got time for today. It's a great catch up. Look forward
Yeah.
to chatting to you all next week. We're back on. She's got a new laptop. We are back in action for YouTube as well. Make sure that you DM us, guys, or write into our email anything you want us to talk about. Send us your truth or dares. Actually, next week we should do an Amazon. See what
Oh,
we've done on
yes.
Amazon. We haven't done that for a while. And yeah, see you next week.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Mwah.